Hello everyone, welcome to Math Cognizant. In this video, we are solving system of equation by elimination method. Equations can be solved in different ways by substitution method, by matrix method. So in this video, we will use only elimination method for simple as well as complex problems. So here the first step is you need to keep the equation in the standard form, that is ax plus by equals to c. Then you need to determine which variable you are going to eliminate. Third step is to solve for the variable and then substitute the value of that variable in any one of the equation and solve the other variable also. And don't forget to do the checking at last. Let's start with the first example. As you know, the first step, you need to keep the equation in the standard form. As you can see, the first equation is in the standard form and not the second equation. Let's name them 1 and 2. First equation is already in a standard form, so we don't have to do anything. But the second equation is not. Therefore, we need to rearrange the equation to keep it in a standard form. So equation 2 will become 5x minus 2y. It has to be get it to the other side of the equal. Minus 2y equals to 1. So now we can see that if we do the addition, it doesn't work. So we have to do the subtraction. To do the subtraction, we need to multiply the whole equation by the negative sign. Write down the first equation as it is. Either one of the equation has to be multiplied with a negative sign. So let's take it as second equation. So when second equation is multiplied by -1, we can easily subtract and eliminate one of the variable. So let me write down the first equation as it is, equals to 11. Now negative times positive is negative 5x, negative times negative is positive 2y, and negative times positive is negative 1. So here 5x, positive 5x and negative 5x get cancels. So 3 plus 2 is equals to 5y equals to 11 minus 1 equals to 10. Now this is a multiplication equation, so you need to do the inverse operation of it, that's a division. So 5y should be divided by 5 and other side of the equal also should be divided by 5, so that we can left with the variable alone. So y equals to 10 divided by 5 equals to 2. Now substitute the value of y, that is equals to 2, in any one of the equations, either 1 or 2. Let's substitute in equation 2, that is 5x equals to 2y plus 1. In place of y, we are going to write it as 2. 5x equals to 2 times 2 plus 1. So 5x equals to 2 times 2 is equals to 4 plus 1. 5x equals to 5. Now again it's a multiplication equation. We need to do the inverse operation, that's division. We need to divide it by 5 on both the side of equal. So we are left with x equals to 1. I have calculated both the values of the variable x and y, and the last step is for the checking, that's a verification. Is the solution satisfies the equation or no? So in step 5 we need to substitute both the value, that's x equals to 1 and y equals to 2, in any of the above equations. So let's place it in equation number 1, that's 5x plus 3y equals to 11. In place of x, we'll write it as 1. In place of y, we will write it as 2. And calculate both the side of equal differently. So 5 times 1 plus 3 times 2 equals to 11. That gives 5 plus 3 times 2 is 6 equals to 11. Both the side of the equation is same number, so the solution is correct. It satisfies the equation. Let's check the next example. In this question, by looking at the equations, you can just make out you need to do the subtraction to eliminate y. Let's name the equation as 1 and 2. We don't have to use the first step because it's already in the standard form. We have x and y on one side of the equation, and the constant c is on the other side of the equation. So let's write down both the equations as it is. X plus y equals to 10 and 5x minus y equals to 2. Now we just have to solve for the variable y. That means we need to subtract y because it is with different sign and same coefficient. So 1x plus 5x gives you 6x, and y and positive y, negative y get cancels. This is a multiplication equation. Now we need to divide by 6. That's the inverse operation. So 6 and 6 get cancels. It's left with x equals to 12 divided by 6 is 2. Now substitute the value of 2 in first equation. So we have x plus y equals to 10. In place of x, we'll write it as 2. 2 plus y equals to 10. Now this is an addition equation. We go on subtracting 2 from both the side. Negative 2 and negative 2. That gives 2 and 2 get cancels. Y is equals to 8. Next step is to verify the solution is correct or wrong. So let's use equation 1 again and place the value of x as 2 and y as 8 and check the answer is right. So 2 plus 8 gives us 10. That's equals to the 10 on the right hand side. Both the values are equal. That means the solution what we have, 2 and 8 are the correct answers. Let's see the next example. That is example number 3. This is already in a standard form. So let's proceed to step number 2. We need to do either addition or subtraction. Eliminate variable x. So we can see x is having the same coefficient with the same sign. So we need to multiply any one of the equation by negative 1. Let's multiply the second equation. Let me write down the first equation as it is. And the second equation, when it is being multiplied by negative 1, it becomes negative 6x. Positive times negative gives us negative 9y. Then negative times negative is equals to positive, and it's going to be positive 3. Now cancel out positive 6 and negative 6. 11 minus 9y is equals to 2y, and negative 5 plus 3 is equals to negative 2. Now it's a multiplication equation, so we need to divide by coefficient 2. Then y is equals to negative 1. Now substitute the value of y equals to negative 1 in equation 1. So let's write down the equation. 6x plus 11y equals to negative 5. 6x plus 11 in place of y, we'll write it as negative 1 equals to negative 5. Then 6x minus 11 equals to negative 5. It's a subtraction equation now. We need to do the inverse operation of it. That's addition, adding 11 on both the side of equal. So when you simplify it, it's left with 6x equals to 6. It's a multiplication equation, so the inverse is division. Do the division of 6 on both the side of equal. Eliminate the coefficient 6. So it's left with x equals to 1. Let's see the solution. X equals to 1 and y equals to negative 1 satisfies the equation or no. So we can use any one of the equation to check, but I'm using 6x plus 9y equals to negative 3. That's equation number 2. Then in place of x and y, we are going to use these solutions, that 1 and negative 1. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 9 times negative 1 gives us negative 9. 6 minus 9 equals to negative 3. When you subtract, you always have to write a greater number sign. So on both the sides, you got the same answer as negative 3. You should be very careful with the signs when you are simplifying any integer. In next example, you can see none of the coefficients are equal. They are totally different. So sometimes we need to multiply both the equations. So let's write down the equation 1 and 2 as it is. And when you notice that the coefficient can be made equal by multiplying the coefficient of x or y in both the equations. Therefore, let's multiply the first equation by 2 and second equation by 3 so that we can get, negative 3, so that we can get both the coefficients of x equal and we can cancel them out. Multiply it by 2 and then multiply by negative 3, the second equation. So this is the simplification of it. Now let's cancel out positive 6 and negative 6. 8 plus 9 is equals to 17. That's 17y equals to, we need to add here but put the negative sign. That's equals to negative 68. This is multiplication equation again. We need to divide by the coefficient of y to find the value of y. So divide it by 17 on both the side of equal. So y is equals to negative 4. Now use this value and in equation number 2 and then find the value of x. So 2x minus 3 times value of y is negative 4. So we will place it inside the parenthesis. So 2x, negative times negative gives us positive. 3 times 4 is 12. That's equals to 6. Now let's subtract 12 from both the side. We are left with 2x equals to negative 6. Multiplication equation again, divided by the coefficient of x, that's equals to 2. Divide by 2 on both the side, which gives us x equals to negative 3. After this step, we need to do the checking to find the solution is correct or wrong. Let's place the solution in equation 2 again. So 2x minus 3y equals to 6. And you know the value of x is negative 3 and value of y is negative 4. So 2 times 3 is negative 6 and negative times negative is positive. 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah, when we simplify it, you need to subtract and put the greater number sign. So subtraction will gives you 6 and greater number sign is positive. Both the side is equal. So the solution is right for the equations. Next, we have one of the problem solving. Such type of questions you always come across. The question says that the sum of two numbers is 70 and the difference is 24. Find the two numbers. So let's take two numbers as x and y. To write down the sum as 70, we have to write it as x plus y equals to 70. And the difference is given as 24. So x minus y equals to 24. These two becomes an equation. Now solve for it. So we have same coefficient with different signs. Let's cancel it out. So x plus x gives us 2x equals to 70 plus 24 is 94. Multiplication equation is here. Let's divide it. So divided by 2. 2 and 2 get cancels. X equals to 47. Now place this value 47 in any of the equation. Let me take it as equation number 1. So x plus y equals to 70. Substitute the value of x as 47. 47 plus y equals to 70. Now it's addition equation, so do the inverse of it, that's the subtraction. Subtract 47 from both the side, we have y equals to 23. Now for the checking, let me take the first equation again. X plus y equals to 70. In place of x, let's write it down as 47 plus in place of y 23. So add them both. So 47 plus 23 is equals to 70, and other side also have 70. The solution is correct. So the first number is 47 and the second number is equals to 23. Go through the steps again before solving any equation using elimination method. Hope you understood this concept. Please like, subscribe and press the bell button to get notified on our latest videos.